Well, this season, everyone has different weather going on across the country in this time of year. So we wanted to share something with you that anyone can do no matter where you live. And that is starting seeds indoors. I'm Holly Giles of the Giles Frontier. This can be a fun activity for all ages. Yes, even middle and high schoolers. We can make all kinds of lessons out of starting seeds. What we've done is beans, which I recommend if you haven't done it before or if you have young children, because beans are just fun to watch grow. They don't have a lot of bugs that attack them readily, and they grow very quickly. So you don't have to wait and wait and wait to watch any activity. So what we've done here is had one of those little peat pots. We have a whole bunch of holes here. We've done green beans, we've done okra, and we've done zinnias for cutting flowers. Now, you don't have to have something this big. You could have a paper cup. You could have a Ziploc bag and a piece of paper towel, wet paper towel, to start your green bean with. And you could also use a cup like from brewing coffee, these pods. The pods make an excellent seed starting place for your seeds. You could also throw the grounds out back into a little area, let that acid kind of mellow out a little bit, and it's great to add to your compost or to future potting soil. So if you do use coffee pods, that's a great way to recycle them and reuse them. Every kid can have their own. They can decorate the outside and start their seeds there. Now, another great thing about doing beans is they do sprout quickly. Their stems are big. Their leaves are nice and big. So if you have young children, they have something to see every single day. They'll grow really quickly. They can draw them, they can touch them and feel them, and they're not as fragile as smaller plants, sometimes like the zinnias. We can also compare and contrast size. So all of these were planted at the same time, but look how much bigger the beans are than the okra or the zinnias. Their leaves are different shapes as well, so that's something else we can discuss, the symmetry and size of the leaves of each plant and how different they are. Also, these beans are a vine, so they have little runners that latch onto things. So if you're growing them inside, they might latch on to whatever you have it close by and want to grow up into a vine type bush. So there's lots of different ways that we can do nature indoors when the weather is inclement. So I would suggest this season everyone start some seeds indoors as your little nature nugget. We can all do it together. So share with us your photographs of what you're going to plant, how they grow, and we can compare with each other what everyone's growing and where you're growing it, because sometimes the temperature indoors can help or hinder how your seeds are going to grow, how quickly they're going to sprout open. So there's lots of different just simple experiments that don't even seem like lessons you can do with your children by sprouting seeds indoors, whether it's time to put them out or not. We've been doing this a couple of weeks inside. We've got some really good growth, and it's time to put our beans outside and start a new experiment on growing them outdoors. And then we also talk about light. Seeds in new growth need a little bit of light. We could do experiments with light indoors. We could do experiments with light outdoors, and with no light. That's something else you could experiment with on what happens to the seeds as they grow with different light variations. So that's a little nature nugget for you today. Go grab some seeds. Maybe you have some in the drawer. Maybe you've been spying a seed catalog, or run to Walmart or somewhere else and do this very simple experiment that we can all do together no matter where you live.